Welcome everyone. Here we'll show how to add a metacells to a metacell group by using a CSV selection. So what we want to do is, for example, you have a metacell simulation, we have plotted them, and we see here in our results that we have some phase and some power coefficients. Now what we want to do in this case, we say, okay, we want all metacells with power coefficient larger than 0.9 to add to a metacell group. So before we would be able to say we go to library and we select them all by point and click, which will take a while. Now we have the extra options to download a CSV, use the CSV to find which one we need, and then go and add all those from within this CSV. So what we need first is to plot all data we want to be able to select on. So here we just need this image. So we have plotted, and this plotting is calculating those power coefficients for all metacells, the power coefficient, so we can select afterwards on this data. We go to library, we create a dummy group. Okay, here we add metacells. We search for the correct metacell simulation. So here we have this one. We see our data. So before we could say, okay, we do by point and click selecting all of them. This is possible, but it will take a while if we already specifically want in a larger plot selecting some of them. So now we would have 3, but we would have to select multiples. So I will delete this. And now the second option is to go for the CSV. So here is 2 buttons, export results and import selection. So first of all, we export the results, so we have a nice configuration already visible how to import afterwards the selection itself. So we export results. So here we open the CSV within Excel. We will now bring the CSV to columns. So delimit, semicolon, next, and finish. So now we have the data visible within Excel. What do we see in this Excel is the sweep variables listed first, so height and the radii of our metacells, and then the calculated values that were plotted before. So we did plot the power coefficient for all of them, so that's visible here, and we did plot the phase only for a selected group. This in this case was only for the height is 1000. So for our selection we only needed the power coefficient for all of them. If we would need the phase for all of this, we go back, we plot the phase in a scatter plot, and we re-download the CSV. So in this case we only need this one. So what is important to import it again is that we have the titles still here. We need the sweep variables so that software does know which one needs to be added, and for all the ones that we want to add, so for example the height 500, radius 50, if I want to add it, there has to be a 1 here or a true within this column, the Excel true. So it's not a problem if you would say for post-processing, I take this column, I would replace it, I take the selection column, I replace it, or if I say, okay, I have some of them here, I clearly know these ones are not useful, so I just remove them. I can remove them, this will not be a problem to re-upload the CSV. Which one is important is that titles are still there, the sweep variables are still within it with the correct titles, and I have here a true for all the one that I want to add. So one way to do add all the ones that I want here is to say within Excel I use a formula. I say okay, I need the power coefficient larger than 0.9, and I take this formula for the whole list. So we get all false and trues here visible, and now we have this new CSV. I will save this, Ctrl S, and I go back to our. Okay, we are back within the PlanOpSim software, and now we select import to selection CSV. We import it. By drag and drop. Okay, and we see at the right here that all of them are selected, the whole list. Then we do next, wait a bit. Okay, all of them are added, 208 metacells, and we finish. This takes a bit longer to shift all necessary data from the simulation metacells to the metacell group, and then we are able to use this metacell group in a meta component. Okay, and here we see the whole list, and this will be a 207, it's 208 and it started with 0, so all of them were added within this group. So if we go now to meta component, as usual we can add a new group and a new meta component. We say like 100 by 100, and we add a dummy group, and we add all meta cells. Now the target and design will be exactly the same as before, but just with a larger metacell group. It's still useful to only add the useful metacells that you think are necessary, so do not add just all metacells from a metacell simulation, because the design will get slower if you have a lot of metacells. So if you know that the metacells need to be large enough in transmission for the target, select the metacells with a large transmission and not just all of them.